Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Nerd Enough, the show where, look, even though we are thousands and thousands of miles away, somehow we ended up with the same drink in our hands. We didn't plan it. He's like, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm drinking mine, and I see him. I'm like, okay, cheers.
Cheers.
So here we are. I am Tony.
And I'm Michael.
And welcome, guys. It's a pleasure to be here. Another episode of Nerd Enough. We love doing this, and we're excited
Yep.
to. We're very excited to have you guys here with us. As you remember, it is Thursday, so we are live right now on our Twitch channel, Nerd Enough
Yep.
Podcast, or twitch.tv/Nerd Enough Podcast. Make sure you guys go check that out. And then tomorrow, Friday, the video will be up on our YouTube channel. So make sure you guys
Yep.
hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you guys stay updated when the video drops. Follow us on our socials as well. Other than that, let's just get started. On today's episode. Let's go
Which
down
we didn't-
down the road.
It's crazy because we didn't know what we were going to talk about until you were like, yesterday, you're like, yeah, Cactus and I are going to go watch Agatha. And I was like, oh, wait, that's right.
Yeah, it's coming out.
So you watched it last night and I watched it this morning.
Yeah, so far it looks like we didn't, how do I say this? We haven't talked prior about our thoughts on it. We haven't discussed what we think yet. So this is gonna be a first time for both of us. However, I can already tell just by our tone of how we started our call, we both have very different opinions.
It does seem like that, yeah.
So let's just jump into it. For those of you who don't know, Agatha All Along just premiered yesterday on Disney Plus. So make sure you guys go watch that first. Hit pause, go watch it, and then come back. It's a continuation to WandaVision, a very cool series on Disney Plus that I really loved. It's actually one of the better ones on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So at the end we got at the end of WandaVision. Let's just start off where we left Agatha at first. Agatha was the main villain.
Okay.
In WandaVision, and here's where I want to pick up because we got to pick up from where we last left off. Agatha revealed herself to be this witch that was behind all the illusions that Wanda was kind of going through. She inserted herself into this hex. And all the things that were going, I mean, Wanda created this perfect universe, but there were certain things that were not going to how she created them. And at the end, obviously, it was Agatha all along who was messing things up and blah, blah, blah. And she ended up being a very powerful witch. We got a little bit of a backstory. It was pretty cool. And So suddenly, Scarlet Witch, Wanda, she becomes the Scarlet Witch, very powerful. She traps Agatha in her own spell. Pretty much, she will always be the nosy neighbor, and that's pretty much, she's trapped in this spell where she thinks she's still in a TV show. And that's where we pick up. So with that being said. Let's start with you, Michael. I call him Tux, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Michael, how do you feel? How do you feel about episode 1?
Episode 1. Okay. Start from the beginning, man. Like, not even the beginning. Me, personally, I love, and I don't know why, because it shouldn't be a thing, but...
I'm sorry. Wait, why are you holding a pair of scissors? It's so I can't keep going until we address why are you holding a pair of scissors?
There was a random pair of scissors on my desk and I grabbed onto it.
Okay.
Okay.
My bad.
Weird. Why? I don't know why. I grabbed stuff that's on my desk randomly.
It's fine.
So I love witch stories. Okay,
Okay.
I love witches and wizards. Yes, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I love magic and all the feel of it. Um, Honestly, where my faith puts me, it's negative. It's bad. You shouldn't like
Mm-hmm.
this stuff, but I know it's fake. In my mind, it's fake. I know it's fake.
Okay.
It's television. It's this. What I'm watching is television, or a movie. But it's so intriguing how these stories are real to some people,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is witchcraft or whatever. But I love the feel of just sitting down and watching a good wizard witch movie. Harry Potter was very good. I loved
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter. And WandaVision, um you had a little feel of like the witchness when she had the dark hold and how she was turning evil. And um now this,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's just the feeling and knowing that we're about to get even more. I don't know, it's all there's a lot of great movies that deal with witches.
Okay.
Okay, Wizard of Oz,
Mm-hmm.
right? How many Harry Potter movies are there?
I couldn't tell you.
Star Wars, like, there's witches all over.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know, just I thought the movie, or sorry, the TV show, the first episode was really good. It set the tone of WandaVision, where it was a not a sitcom, but a true crime. She was stuck in a um television show,
Mm-hmm.
but it quickly switched into the at the end it switched to her getting out of the spell,
She
pretty
broke out
much.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, which happened a lot quicker than WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting right into the dirt, the
Mm-hmm.
actual story a lot quicker. I forget how many episodes there are for Agatha, or yeah, is there 7?
I don't know how many there are, but keep in mind she was in that spell for 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
They established that
Right.
in the series that
Right.
she was in that spell for 3 years. That's 3 years living different shows. I wonder what the other shows were, or was it always a
Right.
true crime? You know, because
So
because her sorry, real quick, when she finally
yeah,
breaks out of the spell, her neighbor does tell her. Recently, you started acting strange. Like you suddenly started coming up with this true crime stuff. So, but he
yeah.
said recently. So I wonder what she was doing during those 3 years. You know, like that. I don't know. It must have been crazy.
We did just watch the new Rockstar video that came out for these 2
Mm-hmm.
episodes, which I did tell you it was a lot of information just thrown at you.
Uh
And
huh.
so even though I just watched it, I can't remember anything that happened in it because there's
In ear,
so
one out the
much.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, so much information. But WandaVision was more, her TV shows were happy and just happy shows. Hers are crime and darker, and so I can only imagine within those 3 years she had true crimes. Maybe she had a drama, maybe like
Yeah.
Twilight. Who knows?
Horror.
Um, Horror, yeah. So it's interesting. I don't know. 3 years is a long time,
Yeah.
but all the clocks stayed the same time, so time doesn't move in Westview. Westview, yeah, right.
Oh,
All the
yeah.
clocks stayed
Interesting.
at
You're right.
333,
You're right.
333. Yeah. So
Interesting. Does that mean
no,
that it was? Never mind. Never mind. It's a little confusing.
we don't. So we never see them leave Westview, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go to Westview, they go to Eastview, Northview, Southview.
Mm-hmm.
They're all on this view. And we did see at the end, the credit scenes, that Westview, or whatever the whole view place is, shaped as a pentagon.
Yeah.
Pentagon,
Pentagram.
pentagram, yeah,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Yeah.
So can she just not leave? I wonder.
I mean, it's kind of like the hex. Like
Yeah,
she had her trap. Well, now she can.
because she's out of.
Now she could leave. But I know now she's. I don't know where she is. She's in a different realm. But what? How do you feel? How do you feel about the show? Because I mean, so far it's only been 2 episodes, right?
Right.
But and I don't want to compare this or switch it to into a negative topic or anything like that. But there's a difference between you can tell right away, like 2 episodes of Into the Acolyte. You can already
Yeah.
tell this was gonna be like something, like it.
Yeah, and I really went into this into an open mind.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say stuff was forced on me, but like the whole thing went kind of smooth. Like every actor, in my opinion, just they fit in their role.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing was forced upon my thoughts as of yet. I'm really enjoying it. The
Okay.
the first the first episode was great. The second episode, bringing the band together, not back together, but together,
Uh huh.
building her coven was.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was one episode, took up a whole episode, but I felt like it was needed.
Yeah.
And we did get a little bit of that horror aspect in it.
Oh
When
yeah.
the Witches of the Seven or whatever they're called,
Salem
Coven of the
7.
Seven, Salem 7, that was
That
eerie
was
and
creepy. Yeah.
not scary, but eerie and creepy. So
Yeah.
that was kind of cool.
So
All right.
okay, so I'll be real with you, man. I fell asleep. Yeah,
Mhm.
I fell asleep. Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't dislike it.
Okay.
I'm not saying that this show is bad. I'm not saying how like that I wasn't interested because I am interested. Um, in fact, it's I actually kind of chuckled at myself when I was thinking about like it's crazy how Marvel does witches so different from Star Wars,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but anyway, no, dude, I love the cast.
Okay.
Aubrey Plaza has such a mystery to her character, and I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it. What I was kind of like nodding off throughout episode 2. Um, but that I did fall asleep during episode 2 until I think closer to the end when finally like formed the coven. Episode 1, I was surprised how quick it was. I was disappointed at how fast it was. I wish they would have kind of gotten to the point, but now that I think about it, I have to like, they have to go through that.
Yeah.
Just like in WandaVision, anytime I recommend WandaVision to somebody, I always tell them, look, you're going to be confused in the first 3 episodes, just push through it. Because, I
Yeah.
mean, I remember watching WandaVision, dude. I bet you anything, everyone in the comments will agree. I wanted to give up. I wanted to stop watching within the first 2 episodes. I was like, this is weird, bro. Like, I don't know. Even with the little teasers at the end, it was still kind of like, this is weird, bro. But it's Marvel, and I always give it a shot to at least watch the entire
Yeah.
show.
So I watched WandaVision all at once.
Oh, you binged it.
I binged it. I waited until everything was released. Had no spoilers whatsoever.
That's good.
Only thing I knew that it was really good.
Did you
So
cry at the end?
no,
Dude,
no.
WandaVision is one of the saddest ones, dude. It got me. Um, but anyway, as I was saying, it's there had to be a build up, you
Yeah,
know. There had to be a build up. So in a way, like even though I didn't like the pacing, I felt like it took too long. At the same time, I'm like, it took too long, but at the same time, it was very quick. And at the same time, I can't be upset about it because, like, I would have been even more upset if they would have just jumped into the whole like good stuff without giving any exposition of where
Yeah.
Agatha is. And I'm glad that we got to see her go still trapped in the spell. I kind of expected it to go for a little longer, but I'm glad that it's not.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of contradicting myself, but that's just the truth. I was
So
like,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
uh huh.
The reason why I sent you the new Rockstar video is because I knew you're gonna feel like this. I had a feeling you're gonna be, and
Really?
I wanted you to kind of hype yourself back up into all the Easter eggs and everything that happened. Because if you watch that new Rockstar video, the first 45, 50 minutes, I don't remember how long the video is the first episode.
Yeah.
And then the first 75% of that show is, or the YouTube is that episode, and then the last 25 is the second episode.
Uh huh.
So that's the reason why I sent that to you.
And don't get me wrong,
I
I knew that the entire first episode was filled with Easter eggs,
Yeah.
we don't know yet, but in a way, if we were to watch it again, I bet you anything that the first episode has so much foreshadowing.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know what's coming though. Like
Yeah.
there's so much. In fact, you could even say that maybe even WandaVision itself has foreshadowing for the Agatha show. Again, that line that Dottie throws, "the devil in the details." I mean, I'm kind of siding with New Rockstars here. I think they're pushing for Mephisto. You know, I think eventually this is gonna lead to it.
I think we forgot to mention, like, when we're breaking down Agatha.
Hmm.
Give it a second.
What?
Hold on.
We're experiencing some static. Sorry, guys. It'll go away right now.
Hopefully it gets better.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
All right, I think it's better.
Yeah, it's my OBS. I don't know how. The only way to fix it is to actually I don't know how to fix it. Anyway.
Right. That's fine. But we forgot to mention that in that 3 years, Wanda ended up destroying the Darkhold.
In every universe.
All of them, every universe. She's supposedly dead, maybe.
Supposedly, yeah.
And so Agatha knows this, right?
Does she?
She's envisioning.
Does she suspect?
So we're all suspecting it. We don't know.
Okay.
Right? Because at the end of Doctor Strange and everything, she got crushed.
Mm-hmm.
Which in Agatha, that dead person,
the dead body,
that girl, she thought she kept thinking that was Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, she got crushed, and there was that red poof of magic that went all over the place. So is she alive? We don't know. But I don't know. Go ahead. We've got to mention that. Add that into it.
Well, I feel like the only reason why she was able to claw her way out of that spell is because Wanda died. You know, or at least maybe she teleported to a different universe. Because remember, she could do that now.
Yeah.
Through the Darkhold, through the knowledge of the Darkhold. So that's probably what she did. And
but it explained that the boy did it.
Oh, you're right.
The boy got her out of it.
You're right.
And that chick. I'm bad with names.
Rio something, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well then, I don't know, man. I forgot where I was going, but you mentioned something very interesting earlier.
Yeah.
You were talking. You went with the whole faith. I wasn't gonna talk about that. I wasn't gonna mention it because I don't know. I didn't think it was a talking point. But funny enough, I was very hesitant with watching the show because of that very reason. So
Yeah,
I'm Christian. I'm a believer,
yeah,
and I grew up. I mean, there's a lot of things that I've ended up watching and even games I ended up playing, but I grew up in a very strict household where
hmm
I couldn't even watch Spider Man. I said it. I mentioned it like in the first episode, how I grew up not even being able to watch Spider Man or all
yeah,
these superhero stuff because it was just like glorifying gods and stuff. Well, even more so, I was not allowed to watch anything with witchcraft or wizards or anything like
yeah.
magic. That was straight up demonic, which is why I haven't even watched Harry. Till this day, I haven't watched Harry Potter. A single Harry Potter movie I've never watched, and I know that's probably going to come to a huge surprise for a lot of you who do watch our videos. Let me know if you guys want me to watch them. I've never seen them, so maybe I'll get around to it one day. But it's funny because I love horror, I love watching scary
Yeah.
movies, but when it comes to specifically witchcraft, it's always like it's always like an iffy topic for me because I grew up knowing that
Yeah.
that stuff is real. Witchcraft is real, you know?
Right.
Obviously not to
So
a point to where you're going to sing a song called Down 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 the Road and a freaking door is going to
yeah.
open below me, you know?
So let me retract a statement I said and try to clarify what I was saying.
Mm.
This show isn't real. Harry Potter isn't
Yeah.
real. This is just a television show.
Correct. You did
I
say that.
I I okay, I grew up also in a pretty strict Christian household.
Yeah.
But my mom always explained, we're going to watch Harry Potter in theaters. Remember, this is just a movie. We're not watching it because it's witchcraft. We're watching it for the story. We're watching it for yada yada yada.
Yeah.
This stuff is quote unquote demonic or whatever, but we're doing it for entertainment. We're not necessarily doing it because we praise
We
it.
glorify it. Yeah. And see,
Yeah. So
for me, it was like, you don't associate with that at all. Because it's going to open
yeah,
portals or it's a portal or something that don't like it's going to open up a door. And that's probably I still watch horror films because for me they're just movies.
yeah,
Just like, for example, just like if I go watch Spider Man, I'm not gonna suddenly be like, oh my god, I feel like I can now jump off a building and try to stick to it. No. Same thing with if I watch a horror film, that doesn't mean I'm gonna go home and think something is haunting me. That and so I mean, I don't know. So but again, when it comes to witchcraft, for some reason, it's always been a
mhm,
really iffy topic for me. So this show, I came in like very anything that has like pentagrams or anything, I get like
yeah,
it kind of messes with my spirit a little bit, you know. Um,
right,
but I don't let it bug me too much because again, it's just a game or it's just a movie or it's just a show, whatever. Like it's like they're all actors, you know. They didn't like they're
yeah,
not actually invocating anything, and so it's funny you brought that up because that's also kind of a thought that I had going into
yeah,
this was like, how much are they gonna go into the whole like witchcraft stuff and how bad is this gonna be? Because WandaVision already kind of touched some of it. I mean, with the whole Salem scene was pretty crazy to me.
yeah.
I was like, man,
Oh yeah,
that's intense. And now it's like when they announce an Agatha show, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be like 10 times worse, you know. But I don't know. I'm kind of growing out of it. You know, it's
as long as you know the difference between real and
well,
fake,
of course, yeah, of course I. But
and
and look, I do believe witchcraft is real. I do believe
right,
that spells are real. Not in the whole like you're gonna see someone with a wand going abracadabra and like something's gonna happen. But I do believe in black magic and dark magic and like that people are out there trying to, curse people because like even I have prayed for people back then who had a curse on them, and somehow it was
Hmm.
lifted. You know, like, well, not somehow, but obviously in my belief, it was through the power of God.
Right.
But anyway, with that being said, it's I just wanted to mention that because you mentioned it, and I thought it was
Yeah.
funny that we both kind of thought of that. With that crossed our minds, you know. I can hear my mom in the background like, turn that off, you know, like. And I'm like, oh boy. But so I'm interested how much
Yeah.
are they gonna get into this? You know, how dark is this gonna go? Because
Right.
they barely just started. I mean, episode 2 ended with them finally stepping onto the witch's road. So I'm kind of excited that we got onto the witch's road right away. You know,
Yeah.
first episode, boom, she broke out of the spell. Episode 2 gathers her coven, and now we're on the road. Like, that's good pacing for me. You know.
Yeah. I think you needed to talk about this show for you to hype yourself up about it.
Well, the thing is, I didn't. Again,
And you also watched this show at like 1 a.m.
it was midnight. Yeah, I didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't. Again, it's not that I dislike it. It was just like it was. There were. I feel like there was no action. There was no actual like excitement until the very end, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
We see the Salem 7. It's creepy as hell, and we're boom. We're on to something now.
I'd rather have it in the beginning
Yeah.
versus having it at the end.
Yes. Exactly. Just like.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna go back there, but
Yeah.
like I would hate for there to be a backstory in the last episode. You know.
Yep.
And if it is, at least it be a badass one, you know, like
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was the penultimate episode of of WandaVision when they finally did Agatha's backstory. But at least
Yep.
it was a good one. Like they told her story of being a young witch and that she like absorbed the power of the other witches. We got to see that, and I think that was really cool. But anyway, yeah, man,
Yeah.
I want to see how far it's gonna go, how dark it's gonna go, and if this is leading to Mephisto. You know,
That was gonna be our next question. Where do you see it going?
well,
What's the end goal? The end goal is obviously for her to get her powers back, but how? Who's at the end of the yellow brick road?
the witches, the
Yeah.
witches road. Um,
Right.
that I don't know, man. I mean, like, in a way, here's my question. Instead of asking what's like when she gets her power and then what's at the end, that is a good question.
Yeah.
But I want to know, why is she getting her power? Why does she want her power back? Has she even stated what
She's a villain.
she? Okay, but
Like,
what's her plan?
dude, I still think she.
If she thinks Wanda's dead, then what's the point? The why is the biggest question. You know,
Why? Yeah.
I think the why is the biggest question.
But I think it's first off she lost her power. She just wants it
She
back.
okay,
That's
okay,
who
fair enough.
that was who that's who she
Yeah,
is.
she's power thirsty.
She's
You know,
yeah.
since the beginning, she always has been and always was. Um,
Her
okay.
her her son's dead. Maybe she can try to bring him back.
Well, dude, I see. I now more so think that the team. I feel like
Yeah.
he's more her son than he is Wanda's kid now.
Yeah. What if his spirit? Because they explain that she sacrificed his son, her son,
They kind of they
and what
hinted at
if
it.
what if his soul went into the team?
Yeah, reincarnated, right?
Yeah.
That's what the New York
Yeah.
said.
So
Well, I mean, you know, these things, these reincarnations, and these bringing back to life, it comes with making a deal with somebody. And
yeah.
I think Mephisto's gonna play a part in this. You know, I feel like it could lead to
Cool.
Mephisto, and that would be even more so another again another faith kind of like a faith battling thing because Mephisto literally is the devil.
Yeah.
But then again, so is I mean the Dormammu is like he's like I think the realm of darkness, you know. So pretty much hell in a way.
Thor is the god of thunder.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not trying to get into like a whole spiritual debate. And for those of you Christians out there watching, and probably calling me a hypocrite and thinking like, wow, how this guy calling himself a Christian?
No.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. It doesn't. These things don't. What's the phrase? I don't feel not condemned. Is that the right word? There's a word that's like, it doesn't make me feel bad, convicted. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't feel, these things don't convict me. I don't feel convicted when I watch a horror film. Maybe that's something I have to deal with spiritually, maybe. But honestly, for me, these are just films. It's just entertainment. It's just, I don't go to bed thinking about it like wishing I was in this universe. No, I don't. Yeah. It's just, oh, hey, cool. That was that. Like, we talk about it here on the podcast, and it's part of the Marvel universe. It's part of a bigger. Yeah. We're here because we like superheroes, and witches happen to be in this universe. Straight up. Yep. In fact, we're probably hoping that this somehow leads to the next Marvel project. That'll include way bigger heroes than this. We're just happy to be here. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know, man. What do you think this is gonna lead to?
You did bring up like Mephisto. That would be kind of cool. When's the last time we saw Mephisto?
When's the last time?
X-Men 97?
Huh? No. What?
No.
We've never seen Mephisto. No.
We haven't seen him in any any cartoons. No. Am I mistaken? I'm mistaking someone from X-Men 97. Too.
Mr. Sinister? I think you're thinking about Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister. Okay, I see now.
Yikes. Get him, nerds!
Get him, yeah. Sick him on me. I'm excited to see who interrupts them on their path to.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about all the L's you take, dude. You didn't know who Topher Grace was in Spider-Man 3?
And he popped up on a video for me too. Yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry. Anyway, who is gonna interrupt them in the road?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be multiple stoppages.
Okay,
stoppages is the word.
Interruptions.
Yeah,
the stoppages.
And each witch has their own specialty, right? One's a blood witch, one's a growth witch, one of them is a...
I might have been sleeping for that.
Potions. I think each one of them is going to be utilized for a different task.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I don't know where this is going yet. It's only been 2 episodes and they just stepped on the road. And I'm not insightful enough when it comes to this universe to know a lot about it. All I know is from watching New Rockstars, he really wants this to lead to Mephisto. And hey, cool, me too. That's where Fortnite's going. Fortnite is leading towards Mephisto, and it'd be cool if the MCU is too. Around the same time. Look, Doom is coming in the MCU. He's soon to come, and we got Doom as the main villain, and for now the main villain in Fortnite. So it looks like Kevin Feige is very hands-on with Fortnite. So I don't know. I think we should probably start talking about Fortnite on this podcast. Just saying. It's not just because I'm like enjoying the game right now.
This is the 3rd episode we've talked about.
Dude, because they're doing such a good job with Marvel stuff. Look, it has lacked quite a bit when it comes to then again, we're very spoiled and we want more. I wish I had Magneto's gauntlets still in the game, and I wish they would have brought back the Spidey gloves. But can we agree that the Iron Man flight stuff, the mythics, is the best thing that we've had in a game, in any Iron Man kind of simulator ever? Right. Dude, it's like Fortnite needs to make an Avengers game,
I think Fortnite is, or I think Epic is.
You think so?
Epic is. I think they're testing items, testing mechanics in Fortnite
Ooh.
to be used to see what they're capable of and what people's reactions
Well,
are
yeah.
for games.
I mean, this partnership with Disney has got to be bigger than just, oh, we're gonna throw some
Yeah.
skins in there and some cars, and every now and then we'll have an event where we'll throw like Cinderella in there. Like, it's got to be more than that, bro. This is
No, yeah.
it was how much money was this partnership? Do you remember?
I don't know. Three.
Okay, let me look it up real quick. Meanwhile, you tell me.
Right. So here's the thing. So Call of Duty Zombies tried to do this with a game mode called, I think it was called Outbreak, where it was an open world zombies, and they would randomly add new mechanics and new enemies into the game, and would have the um, have the players be the test dummies and would let
Oh,
everyone know
okay.
this isn't working, this is working.
Okay.
That is what Fortnite is.
Okay.
Fortnite is the creative mode for
That
them.
makes sense. Okay, so Disney announced a 1.5 billion
Billion. Okay,
dollar
yeah.
investment. This is more
Dang.
than just skins and collabs. This
Yeah.
is a whole project. I mean, dude, they are. It's got to mean that there's games coming. That Epic Games
Yep.
is planning on creating their own games, and you're right. Now that you say it, I'm fully convinced that is what's happening. That
They're adding new mechanics into Fortnite to get the feedback from the
And
players.
fun fact for those of you who don't play Fortnite, but you do like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you're here for that, Kevin Feige was at. We talked about this when we were doing our at Disney Expo, D23 Expo video.
D23, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Kevin Feige was there to talk on at the Fortnite panel to talk about the Marvel stuff and the Marvel crossovers.
Yeah.
And one of the things that he mentioned that kind of blew my mind was right now, um, the movies that the a movie that's in development right now is the Fantastic Four. We got a
Right.
quick glimpse of Galactus looking through a window at the Baxter Building, and it looks freaking amazing. I mean, it's just a quick shot, and it looks amazing. We've seen how huge Celestials look in Eternals. That scene
Yeah.
where the Celestial, I forgot Tiamat or no, that was the one that would be. I forgot what the Celestial's called, but he grabs Cersei's, and the size of his hand, and Cersei's is just probably like a smaller than a rice grain compared to his hand. I have a feeling this is what Galactus is gonna be. Anyway, Kevin Feige told the team that's working on the Galactus visuals. He said, "Go look at Chapter 2, Season 4. The main event for that season was Galactus trying to feed off the 0 point." He said, "Use that as inspiration for your movie." Dude,
Wow.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
that's insane, bro. That to
Right.
tell a movie studio that's working on Galactus, here's Fortnite, do what they did. They did it right. That's Kevin Feige, bro. When Kevin Feige says that
Yeah.
someone did something right, that's Marvel. That's a good thing, bro. That's like Kevin Feige taking his hat off for the first time, and you see his head for the first. I don't think anyone knows what his head looks like. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
Never mind. He's bald, right?
so has Kevin Feige secretly been working with Epic since?
I don't know why I was thinking about that, but anyway, um, I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows how long he's been behind the scenes, but it looks like now he's officially like
The face of
working the
everything.
face of
Yeah.
Marvel, anything Marvel, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're not I know we've been talking about Spider-Man for the last like few weeks, but
Yeah.
some new piece of Spider-Man news just dropped real quick. Now they're trying to get a contract to where Spider-Man can be used in multiple projects, not just Avenger movies and not just Spider-Man movies, which means maybe Daredevil season 2 we'll see him.
Didn't we? So Kevin Feige was wearing the iconic Deadpool and Wolverine hat,
Mm-hmm.
half Deadpool, and then after that movie got released, he started wearing a um, Spider-Man symbiote and Spider-Man hat.
Oh, did he really? I didn't notice.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
notice that. That's cool.
I wonder. I wonder if that's
So yeah, so that's what I'm. Oh, that might be a Fortnite collab. That's a Fortnite collab coming. That might be a
Oh yeah, I did
Fortnite
see
hat
that. Yeah,
that he's wearing. But I
yeah,
think it's just gonna
maybe
be a car. I hope not. A lot of rumors are saying it's just gonna be a car.
a
But
symbiote car.
I know, but for a Spider-Man and Venom collab, I doubt that. I think Epic would do more than just a freaking car. Anyway, we've
Does the car turn into a 2-door into a 4-door?
I don't know, dude. That'd be cool. But I know we've kind of veered off the topic of
Yeah.
Agatha, but I do think that Fortnite is something that we should include more, especially because again the parallels between the MCU, we're
Yeah.
seeing it a lot now. Um, how Mephisto is being teased in Fortnite, and now I mean, there's a big chance that he could be in. He could lead up to this, but to end this conversation, to end the topic,
Okay.
we don't know. Again, like I was saying earlier, we don't know who is gonna come or what's gonna happen because again, they just stepped on the witch's road, and that's how it ended.
Right.
But we can talk about what we would like to see. So we started off with Mephisto. We both agreed Mephisto would be cool to see. Here's another thing I
Right.
think I want to see, or I want to know. There's two things. I want to get at least a clue that Wanda is still alive. You know, I want to get a
Yeah.
whereabouts of where she is. You know, I don't need her to
Yeah.
show up in the show, which there's been a lot of rumors that she is going to show up in the show. But
And she's been doing a lot of press, by the way.
really,
Like her talking about how when the time's right and they can fit her in, she'll show back up. Just
does
saying,
she have
like
any other
people don't.
movies or projects she's working on right now? That I mean, I don't know.
No, she doesn't. Not that I know of.
Interesting.
No.
Okay. Well, people in the comments will let us know. But
Yeah.
what's it called? But yeah, I would like to see. I mean, if she shows up in the show, hey, then you've exceeded my expectations. I don't expect her to
Right.
show up in the show, but it would be cool to get an Easter egg or a glimpse or a hint at it. And another thing, I'll say three things. Another
Okay.
thing I want to see is maybe a post credit scene of Vision, where the whereabouts of Vision, because where
Okay.
we ended
Yeah.
was White Vision obtaining all the memories of, I guess, the regular Vision, right? And
Right.
we don't know what happened with him. It's one of those things where like
Uh,
we have no idea where that went. Now,
he's supposed to have his own show,
yeah,
right?
Vision just got announced to have his own show. So, and Ultron is coming back to that. So, I would like a post credit scene explaining or teasing that.
Yeah.
And three, I want to know a little bit about Billy and I forgot her other kid's name. Um, because
Nicholas? No.
no,
No.
I forgot because either them or maybe get a hint of like Pietro or something. Um,
Okay.
I don't know. I really want a Quicksilver in this universe. I feel like he was taking Tommy. Thank you, everyone in
Tommy.
chat. Um, Either them or Pietro, um, because I know our Quicksilver in the MCU died. I think it was too soon.
Yeah.
I think we need a Quicksilver in this universe, and now that we have the X-Men,
Yeah.
we could have him back. You know, um, so that's really all I want to see. If they show us more than that, or say one, I'd be happy.
I solely believe that these next couple episodes will be a test for them. It'll be here are 3 different paths that you need to get through to overcome. It seems like just a classic writing for
I hope not.
following a road. No, I
Yeah.
know. Like look at Star Wars when they went in whenever they would go into the find their kyber crystal
They'd have to,
or go in the temples. They're tested.
yeah, like a trial.
I wonder if that's when we
It
see.
would make sense because she has to prove herself, right?
Yeah, or she dies. People die there. Um, is she fully out of the spell too? Do you think? How does a little kid, a little boy, not a little boy, a teen, know how to remove Wanda Maximoff's spell? Who's or can did he
Did you
just
notice?
tamper with
Did
it a
you
little bit?
notice that his fingertips were black? Kind of like
Yeah,
he was messing with a little bit of dark magic.
the Darkhold. Yeah,
Hmm. And the last person to have the dark hold was Wanda. So maybe it is maybe it is her kid from a different timeline, from a different universe. Maybe as he was using it, it got destroyed because Wanda destroyed all of them from every universe.
New Rockstar was saying that maybe Darkhold wasn't just a book, but
A person.
a being. Yeah. So what if he is
He is a dark hold?
somehow? Yeah. What if he somehow is a Darkhold
Then why would he need to go on the road? Or maybe he's just testing her.
or something?
Ooh. Okay,
I see this. There's gonna be challenges on the road. That's why it's so
that's
dangerous.
a good theory, dude. You're coming up with some good theories for this one, man. Jeez, I that which is good. I don't. Again, I'm not too in tune with this stuff.
Reason why
I'm kind of just here for the ride.
reason why I bring up the still in a trance, still underneath Wanda's um mind,
The spell,
whatever
yeah.
it's called, spell, is because in one of the trailers we see the Wicked Witch of the West.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that was just thrown in there as like a throwaway.
I mean, it could just be a stereotypical witch that they're gonna show later.
Yeah, I think there's more to it though. Such
Hey,
an I mean they're following. There's so many. Yeah, I don't
there's
know.
a lot
It's
of there's a lot of call outs to Wizard of Oz
yeah,
and stuff like that, and a lot of Easter eggs. I mean, even just like the credits and stuff. If you I don't know if you watch that part of New Rockstar's
I
videos,
did.
but it's like a
Yeah,
lot of Easter eggs, man. And I'm fascinated by all like the actual witch history, like Salem witch trials and all that. It's
yeah.
fascinating to see that all this stuff really happened. But yeah, man, I'm here for the ride. This is one of those shows like when I first watched Miss Marvel. Look, I was not excited for that show, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember sitting down with my girlfriend and telling her, "Yo, okay, I'm just letting you know right now, this is not going to be a good show." I told her, I said that. I literally told her, "Just letting you know this isn't going to be a good show, okay?
Yeah.
Like it's going to be like a Disney kid like sitcom kind of." Dude, I loved it, man. I
Yeah.
freaking love that show. And that's kind of one of those things where I love when Marvel proves me wrong, or not just Marvel,
Yeah.
but even like I hope Skeleton Crew is great. You know, I hope that it's gonna prove me wrong and that it ends up being one of my favorite Star Wars things. But I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm here for the ride. You know, I'm here. I guess in this case, I'm here for the road. Um, and I hope that this really hits the heebie-jeebies for the spooky season. I hope they get
Yeah.
it right. It's gonna be cool. Um, and yeah, let's just get ready.
I'm down. Yeah. So we're gonna. How many more episodes are there?
I don't know. I don't even know how many episodes this show's supposed to have
I believe the last episode airs
on
around
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah,
On Halloween. Yeah. That will probably be the next time we talk
yeah. I was gonna say, are we? I was gonna ask
about.
you if we wanted to do this every week, but no,
No.
right?
No. No. If something huge happens and we do see Mephisto, then yeah, we have to talk about it.
Obviously, yeah.
But no. I like talking about the premiere and then having our theories and then come back at the very end and for us to be wrong or right.
Yeah.
So
Uh, uh, oh, it's gonna be 9 episodes.
9 episodes.
which is
The first,
one more than we normally get. We normally
well,
get 8 episodes.
the premiere was 2. The final day is also 2, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, we'll see. I'm along for the ride. Love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's head over to chat. Not a lot has been going on in chat, but we do thank you for anyone who's here.
Yep.
I appreciate you. Hi, Witchy. Very appropriate that you're here for this episode. um, by the way, when I was watching this episode, we do have a friend in our community named Witchy. I was thinking about her. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wonder if she's gonna tune into this show. You know, it's right up the alley. All right. It was cool to see her build her coven. I was asleep for that.
Yeah, it was very. I didn't mind it. I thought it was good.
I watched the first one. I watched when she recruited the first lady when like she tried to give her
Okay.
a bullshit story,
Yeah.
and then like she ended up like telling her like, oh, someone has been like holding you captive or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
That was cool. But the rest of them, I was
Yeah.
asleep for. I love how different they all are. You're talking about all the witches, how different they are.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the only one that really appeals to me is Agatha, and then obviously Mrs. Hart. She's just there for the comedy. But I love how at first she's like, I don't know the words, like you can tell she's lost, and then by the end she's like, down, down, down the road. I was like, dude, that's like great comedy. Like it's not forced. It's just like it's there and it's hilarious. I love it. I don't think we have that command here, buddy. Anyway.
Dang.
No. Anyway. Um
Ah.
His heart is so cute. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
WandaVision was so unique. It really is. I mean, it creeped me out. Dude, that show creeped the heck out of me, bro.
Yep.
That scene when I forgot what Vision tells her, and I think he tells her something like you can't control everything, and she's like, can't I? And then the credits roll. I'm like, oh my god, dude, it's so creepy because it feels like even we're under her spell. Like the viewer, it's like she says when the show is done, and it's like the episode was about to end there, but then like he kind of breaks out of the hex in a way.
Yep.
It's just I feel like rewatching it now, man. It's so good.
I would watch an episode and then go to a breakdown, and then watch the next episode and go to the breakdown.
Oh, that's what you were doing?
And yeah, and every episode it was like, was that Doctor Strange's voice?
Oh, okay.
Is that like during the radio, during the TV staticking? Like,
well, me and my girlfriend actually watched this. I don't know. I've been getting recommended these. I forgot what the channel's called, but these videos that saying, like the title of the movie, what Multiverse of Madness was supposed to be. I guess there was a different director. I didn't know this, that Multiverse of Madness had a different director before Sam Raimi came in, and they had already filmed some of it. And when he left, and then COVID happened, because remember, Multiverse of Madness was supposed to be before Spider-Man: No Way Home.
right? Okay.
But it ended up, because of COVID, it ended up like messing everything up. Then it was vice versa. Because is that the way it happened? I don't know, but apparently they were gonna go with that, with the whole that it was Doctor Strange originally feeding her all those hidden messages.
Yeah.
That was confirmed that it was gonna happen, but they ended up not going through with it. And in fact, Wanda wasn't even gonna be the main villain of Multiverse of Madness.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it was gonna be a villain called Nightmare, a Doctor Strange villain.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really liked. I know Multiverse of Madness. A lot of people didn't like it because it wasn't multiversal enough. They only went to like 2 different universes, and I get it. I get it, but I really like that movie. I think it's one. Maybe the title was deceiving, but I enjoyed it. I really liked it.
I mean, he did fly through like how many universes though?
Yeah, there was like 7 of them, or like a bunch of them. That
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
it was really quick. um, but yeah. So so Victor, what did I miss? Are they talked about the Penguin? No, is that out already?
Pesto?
Pesto. I said the Penguin.
No, I think his name's Pesto.
Huh?
Or is that the hippo? Or is that the hippo?
What are you talking?
Oh, the penguin. Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch that. Oh yeah.
What are
Okay,
you talking about?
we'll talk about it after. It's an emperor penguin that's like newborn and it's massive.
I'm sorry. He has his moments, guys. I don't know what he's talking about. He lost me.
Oh man, I'll have to show you after.
Anyway, the Penguin it premiered today. Wow, I did not know that. I'll be honest with you guys. I have not seen a single trailer for the Penguin.
I stayed away from it. I think
Really?
there's two.
I
Yeah.
I have not watched a single trailer for it.
It. I want to watch it because it's given me um Fisk vibes. Penguin's like Fisk.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pilot is amazing. Okay, Victor is convincing me. I think we gotta watch it.
Okay. We do have to watch. I guess things to look forward to. I guess is Pesto the Penguin, Penguin the HBO show, and then
I still
the
don't know what I
Ahsoka,
still don't know what he's talking about.
the fan film of Ahsoka.
Yeah, so we recently found out that there's such thing called Patterson cut
Yeah.
for a bunch of these different Star Wars series. Obi-Wan has one, Ahsoka has one, and I'm not sure if there's anything else out there, but we're gonna watch them.
Yeah.
The question is, should we react to it? I mean, it's an hour and 22 minutes or 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oof.
No, I just think we need to give a review.
Review. Okay, we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch a Patterson cut. And
But it
check
will
it out.
be in. It will be in your Discord.
Yeah, yeah, we'll have
right.
a
We're gonna be doing a
Discord.
watch party.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and link it in the description down below.
Yep.
So we're gonna watch the Patterson Cup for Ahsoka, and then we will announce when we're watching the Obi-Wan one. And then yeah, we gotta watch Penguin, and then we will continue watching Agatha, and of course, as we said, as weeks go along, we probably won't be talking about. We won't be reviewing every episode. We're gonna do what we did with Echo. We're gonna wait all the way to the end to review it. Same with the Acolyte. We waited all the way until the end to review it.
Same with the Bad Batch.
Bad Batch, yeah. And so we're just gonna review it all at the end. We just did want to talk about these first 2 episodes because it is a premiere.
Yeah.
So next week we'll hopefully more news will come out, and there has been news coming out, guys. I'm busy moving right now, so chances are I don't know if there actually no, there won't be an episode next week. I just remembered I will be moving next week, so there won't be an episode next week. Okay, I just want to let you guys know now. I'll see it. Maybe we can film ahead of time, and maybe release it, but I can't make any promises. But yeah. So anyway, anything else you want to say?
Nope. Just excited.
Yep. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this video or to this channel. Please help us, support us, leave a comment. Tell us if you're excited for the Agatha show, and if you like where it's going. Where do you think it's going to go? Tell us how wrong we are about our theories and about other stuff. And then, but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Everyone in chat,
Yep.
we appreciate you guys for being here. And I guess maybe not next week, but if not, we will see you guys in the next video. Okay.
Perfect.
Stay nerdy, everybody.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.